Today we're looking at the S30R Baton 3. This is the third generation of the Olight S30 Baton, hence the 3 at the end, I guess. But this is, their first one was not rechargeable, so that was the S30. Then they made the S30R, which was rechargeable. And then they made the S30R2, rechargeable. Of course, the R stands for rechargeable, and now this is the S30R3. And Olight does make several lights, and they're always improving their lights, whether they're big improvements, small improvements, different charging. They recently added a different charger that's like a little cap that magnetizes, which is pretty cool, and that actually works with this light as well. So first I kind of want to cover the differences between the S30R2, the S30R3, so you can see if you would rather get the, I mean, both of them are very, very nice lights. So the 2 comes with either a 3200 milliamp hour battery or a 3600 milliamp hour battery. So depending on what battery you get longer run times and things like that. The new S30R3 comes with a 3500 milliamp hour battery. So what they kind of did was they switched up if you look at the run times, they are longer, but then if you look at the like the Lumen's output, they kind of mixed everything up. So it does have longer run times, but then also, again, if you get a comparison, I'll see if I can find a comparison to show you. But they've kind of switched that up, so I don't know if that's just what they found to work better or whatnot. Anyway, they use the same Cree XM-L2 LED, I believe. It's the same LED. And the recharging base, this is a rechargeable flashlight. It's got a magnetic tail cap. It just sets on the magnetic charger. They've kind of, they've added like a blue ring. The old one used to be white, and it charges. And on the bottom, they have the little suction feet, and the suction feet, just like any suction cup, it's not gonna suction forever. But what this does do is, if you set it on the surface and you have it sitting there and you put your light on there, it has enough like suction power to stay there, and you can pick up the light, so that way you don't have that dock that's either permanently mounted, so you can kind of move it around if you needed to, and then whatever surface, as long as you're not sticking it to, I don't know, some weird surface like glass, wood, all those, even my like laptop, it just sticks to. So the suctions work really good. So other differences include is that the S30R2 has a max output of 1020 lumens, and the S30R3 has a max output of 1050 lumens. So not really much of a difference. I don't even know if you'd be able to really tell the difference on that max output. Also, that they have the minimum, which is often referred to as moonlight, is with the S30R2 it's 1 lumen, and with the S30R3 it's 0.5 lumen, which again, if we look at the run times, it basically just doubles that time to 100 days instead of around 50 days. Taking a closer look at the light, it's actually quite a bit smaller than the S30R2 Baton. It's more in similar comparison to the S20R2. So they definitely shrunk down the size, but you still use the 18650 battery, and you get that, it weighs less. So for those improvements, that's pretty neat. Now, if we look around, like the bezel, for instance, it's a little bit deeper, and they've incorporated that Olight blue that you started seeing on the S1. And we got the same side switch. It's just a low profile rubberized side switch. It's got that blue anodizing around the bezel of that. We have this stainless steel removable clip. You can put that on either way. And then we have this checkered pattern here for the hand grip. And the tail cap is magnetic, so you can magnetize this and have a hands-free light. And it's got a spot for a lanyard. It does come with a lanyard that you can put this through. And also, we'll talk about what it comes with real quick. You do get a charger, you get a USB to plug it in to the charger, and you get a holster if you order this from skybend.trade. So that's nice that they throw that in. And yeah, so that's what you get. And you also get, like I said, the 3500 milliamp hour Olight rechargeable battery. And this light is polarity protected, which means you can put the battery in either way and it won't matter. Back to the charging dock for a second here. You just set this on the dock, and when it's charging, the light will be red on the dock, and when it's fully charged, it will turn green. They also have a little USB extended port so you can charge additional whatevers. And yeah, so we'll run through the run times on this. It's 1050 lumens for 2 minutes, then it drops down to 500 lumens for 200 minutes. High is 500 lumens at 210 minutes. Medium is 120 lumens at 15 hours. Low is 12 lumens at 130 hours. Moonlight, or moon, is 0.5 at 100 days. So 100 days, there you go. This is waterproof, IPX8 up to 6 feet. Has a 8,840 CD, 188 meter throw, 1.5 meter impact resistance, and it says it weighs 110 grams, including the battery. So real quick, let's just go through and talk about the modes. You turn this on, you just do a simple press of the side switch, and then you do like a longer hold to cycle through. It will cycle through 3 different modes: low, medium, and high. Now if you want to get to moonlight, in the off position, you would hold the side switch down for about 2 seconds and you'll get that moonlight. Now if you were to hold the side switch down when the light's off for like 3 seconds, it'll actually turn on the moonlight and then it will turn back off. And what this is doing, it's putting it in the lockout mode, so you won't be able to turn it on, and when you push the side switch, it will just kind of flash at you and you'll have to do another 3-second hold and then it will turn back on. So at any time you can hit that, there's a turbo, you can double press while the light's on and that will get you to direct turbo. Otherwise, when the light's off, you can also double press and it will get you to high. At any time when the light is on and off, you can triple press and that will get you to a blinding strobe. And they've also now included the timer feature. I should have pointed that out with the comparison. There's a timer feature now on here that when you press once and then press again and you keep holding, you'll see the light blink once, which means the timer's set for 3 minutes. If you want to set it to 9 minutes, you would press once and then press again, keep holding down, and then it will blink twice, and that will indicate 9 minutes, and then after that the light will turn off. So that's a nice added feature there. So there you go, the S30R Baton 3. I'll put a link in the description. That's that. Thanks for watching.